Hey, I'm back with the dice making project. I'm just getting them finished up today. I haven't really shown a whole lot of footage on those just because everything's been so long and tedious on each thing. There's nothing really complicated about it. Each little thing I showed is all that goes into it. I just do it 1,000 times over. So here we are. I'm polishing them up right now, taking them from looking like this to a nice satin finish. I just have a piece of sandpaper with some oil on it, and it's taped down to a sheet of very flat, very hard glass, and just polishing away. Inside's just starting to look pretty good, not quite there yet. So I've started out with 100 grit. I got through these first 4 dice, they're starting to look pretty nice. But this piece of paper is just wasted, so I'm going to swap that out and then move on to the rest of these. Okay, we got a fresh sheet, some fresh oil, fresh dye, and here we go. Alright, that is the last side on the last die. Those are all done. The lowest grit's always the hardest grit, but that's that. I'm going to work these up through other grits using stones now. That'll go much quicker. After that, they're going to be polished up and they'll be done. Okay, so here's a nice example of how quick this one's going to be. So this is a 600 grit stone. I just took this off a 100 grit paper, so get a good look. And that quick, that's all shined up. Now after all that, these are much sharper than you'd think a 90-degree angle ought to be. So I'm going to take these over to the belt grinder and I'm going to knock off these corners. It's going to make them much more comfortable. It's going to make them roll a lot more smoothly, and it'll make them look nice. So as usual, I went ahead and did almost all of these, getting them polished up and getting the edges slightly broken so they look nice before I remembered that I was supposed to be filming this. I got one left, so I'll show you what I'm doing. I got this set at 135-degree angle so that when I hold the die up to it, it'll cut a 45 right out of there. We'll give it a gem cut kind of feel to it. Alright, now these are all going to get their final polish, bring them up to a near mirror finish. Now there we go. That is quite beautiful. Still got a little wax stuck in there from the polish, but that's no big deal. Get that cleaned out later. I'm just going to go through on this with a drill and gently open up those holes that got a little closed off, and that'll be that for these. The steel dice have one extra step left though. Alright, so got them all polished up. This is what they look like with the mirror finish. This is right after flaming them to a nice sapphire blue, and then I'm going to go through on all of them and just highlight the dots. It doesn't quite, the drill that I'm using to highlight these doesn't quite bottom out on the hole, so it gives a black dot in the center and then the shining silver around it, and then the sapphire blue around all of that, so it makes it have a really nice pop to it. All of these have a couple of little imperfections, but once they're blued, it gives it some really nice character. So if you've seen any of my other videos, you know the song and dance for bluing. Clean it up really well with Windex. That takes away every last little bit of oil and dirt and grime that's on it. Alright, got that set up there. A nice straw color start to come through. And there we go. as good as this camera is going to catch of it. Alright, this last little step is going to really make these numbers pop. From some angles, the dark blue, just you can't tell what you're looking at. So a drill bit in my Dremel, and got it set on low. Goes from invisible to being nice little stars on the night sky. Alright, I finally got these 2 custom orders all set. I really love the way these came out. The nice satin shine on the copper and the deep sapphire look with the bright silver shining through on the steel. They came out great. Each one has some imperfections to it, but they add nicely to the character of it and show that they're really a handmade item. Each one is just a little bit unique. Some of the colors are deeper in some. This one in particular has a section where the straw color came through a little bit more over the sapphire. It shows a nice contrast in there. I really had fun making these, but I think I'm going to put dice on the back burner for a little while. I've got a couple more projects planned, so unless you want to make a custom order, don't expect to see dice popping up anytime soon on the eBay page. If you do want to make a custom order, just send me a message on Facebook or eBay, on YouTube, wherever. Facebook would be the best one. Just let me know what it is you're looking for. I'll give it my best shot if it's something that I can do. I've had quite a few people lately ask me for different custom things. The dreidels, the flat coin tops, these dice, they were all custom orders. I don't always hit the mark dead on for exactly what people are looking for, but I give it my best shot. If it isn't exactly what you're looking for, you don't have to buy it. I'll try again, and I always want a new challenge and try to make something that somebody really wants. So if you're looking for anything custom, let me know. I might say no, but I might make it. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going to go give these one final cleaning and pack them up so that they're perfect and ready for their recipients by Christmas. So if there's anything you guys want to see me try to make, just let me know. I really had a blast making these, so thanks for watching, everybody.